Hello, hello. We will wait for some people to get in the chat here on YouTube, and we're live on Instagram. A lot of you guys have been so upset about what I just said, and I love it because
Hi guys, so on that last live, the live I would describe as rambling because he was going on tangent, he was jumping from one topic to another. On that live, he basically admitted that he is an attention whore. He said that he says stuff, he says outlandish stuff to get attention.
I've been pissing people off since I was in middle school. I've always said things in a way that pisses people off. That's how my YouTube got started.
That's what attention whore would do, right? An attention whore would say all kinds of stuff just to get people riled up, just to get people talking about them, because attention is like air and water. They need it. Attention whores like Auston Holleman cannot live without attention, and they will try to get attention anywhere they can. They do not care if the attention is good attention or bad attention. As long as they get attention, that's all that matters. Let me read the tweet and tell you how he said how he exposed his attention whoring. So the tweet read, after looking at some photos of women I have dated in Brazil, about 80% of the women in my recent content are way below my standards. Of course, the women who have been in his recent content have been all African women, and that angered people, and rightfully so. And he got a lot of backlash. Then he tried to say that when he said my recent content, he means, recent content since he left Brazil, which includes, Asian women and African women. But someone asked him, why, if you wanted, if you meant both African and Asian women, why didn't you make it more clear? And he said that's because he wanted to get people riled up, that he wanted people to think that he was talking about African women so that people could be angered, I guess. He was trying to antagonize people. So that is, that's attention whoring, right? He deliberately made his tweet vague so that people can get all riled up and paying attention to him. And that is attention whoring. And in fact, he was so proud of the tweets. He was so proud that he got everybody riled up that he made a live, a rambling live, trying to, he was not even explaining, he was just doubling down. And that is, what attention whores do. Attention whores try to get attention any way they want. He knew that, the tweet will offend a lot of people. And, when you offend a lot of people, you get a lot of attention. And like I said, for attention whores like Auston, attention is like food and drink. And of course, one thing you have to also realize is that the best way to get attention is to antagonize black women. The best way to get attention is to attack black women. And we see that, right-wingers doing it all day. The right-wing YouTube is almost, all devoted to attacking black women. Pearly things became famous. Went from having a few thousand followers to almost 1.4 million followers by attacking black women. So it is a very known fact that antagonizing black women, attacking black women is the best way to get attention. And now we have come to realize that being anti-black women is not limited to white people, is not limited to white right-wingers, but it is also something black men do. There are a lot of black men on YouTube whose whole channel is devoted to attacking black women, especially black American women. People like Auston, who are attention whores, have figured out that the best way to get attention is to attack black women. He probably was doing that here when he was in America, attacking black American women, and took that hatred for black American women to Africa, and transferred it to the black girls there, and he is now attacking black African girls to get attention. Like I said, that's he's an attention whore, and that is what attention whores do: attack people. I mean, if he could have gotten attention another way, I mean, he could have gotten attention by being self-deprecating, right? That's probably the healthiest way to get attention. Or he could even done it by criticizing black men, because he himself is a black man. So he could have done it that way, but he decided to get attention by attacking the weakest people in the world, the people with the least power, which are black women. And that's what cowards do, right? And I have 2-3 videos pointing out how cowardly this Auston guy is. So Auston, a coward who is also an attention whore, of course he's gonna get the attention by attacking people he considers weaker than him. So we should not be surprised that he decided to attention whore by attacking black women, black African girls. So, but the attention whoring is not limited to his recent attack on African girls, right? He's being attention whoring by attacking black women, by attacking American women, by attacking women in general, by attacking modern women in general. In fact, that is how he became this popular, semi-popular person that he is today. He became famous by talking about what American women's vaginas smell like, right? He was describing the pH balance and what American women's vaginas smell like in gross terms. That is how he blew up, right? That got him attention, and he became the YouTuber that he is today. But the outlandish things that he says to get attention actually are hurting him, right? Because this guy wants to partner with businesses. He wants to get sponsors. But who would want to be, which legitimate business company would like to partner with someone who was on some Ghanaian show talking about how American women's vaginas stink? Who would like to partner with a person like that, with a media personality like that? No one. I mean, and this guy has been trying to get Duolingo to sponsor him.
But as you guys know, I'm still sticking to learning French at least 20 minutes per day, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now while I'm drinking this coffee and smoking this cigar. So we have made it to Unit 3. I'm gonna show you guys that I know some pronunciations in French.
Marc est anglais.
Marc est anglais. Marc est anglais. Marc est anglais.
But Duolingo is like, no, and understandably so. I mean, imagine Auston Holleman does a commercial for Duolingo, and Duolingo's users, most of whom I'm sure are women. So a woman Googles Auston Holleman, and one of the videos that would come of him would be him talking about how stinky American women's vaginas are. What company would like to associate with such a personality? I mean, not a legitimate company. And he has been looking for sponsors. I even remember once him tweeting to some company. I think those people are like a kind of company that connects you to sponsors, and he was asking them how, he was telling them that he is having a hard time finding sponsors. companies to work with him. So could they help him get sponsors? So yeah, this attention whoring is damaging his brand. He could have been working with travel companies, he could have been working with language companies right now and be making money through that, but because of how bad his reputation is, because of how, but the funny thing is that women are the #1 consumers, but this guy's business model is centered around antagonizing women. So when you are antagonizing the major consumers of products, your business is not going to grow. This guy cannot transition from being a YouTuber to endorsing products, selling products, because the people that probably would be buying the products he sponsors, the products he sells, are probably women, and women do not want to buy something from such a misogynist, from someone who attacks women for attention. So yeah, the attention whoring is damaging his reputation. It's damaging his business, but I don't know, I don't think he understands that. And black women, we might not have the same buying power as white women, but we still have some power. We still have some buying power. We have more buying power than black men do. Not because of, we don't make as much money as black men do, but women in general spend more money than men do. And him attacking us, him using us as fodders, using us to get attention, antagonizing us for views and clicks, it's not going to benefit him in the long term. This guy is destroying his long-term business model. He cannot just be a travel blogger, jumping from one country to another country every 10 days. That is not sustainable. He has to have a business model that would work with him just sitting at home somewhere, maybe in Kenya or maybe in Brazil, and still be able to make money. And the way to do that is, to sell products, to sell services. And you cannot do that when you have created your persona based on antagonizing black women. Anyways, it's just a good thing that he admits he's an attention whore. We already knew he was an attention whore, but it's great to hear it coming from his own mouth. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.